What can I do about estrogen dominance and how do I know that I have it? Hey there, welcome to Ask the Fertility Experts, a daily Q&A show where we'll be answering your fertility questions. I'm Sarah Clark, founder of Fab Fertile. We specialize in low AMH, high FSH, diminished ovarian reserve, and premature ovarian insufficiency or failure. I will be joined by Dr. Tabatha Barber. She is triple board certified in obstetrics, gynecology, menopause, and functional medicine. If you have a question, simply go to Fab Fertile Inc. on Instagram, leave me a DM and drop your question there, and we will answer your question on an upcoming show. That's Fab Fertile Inc. on Instagram. What can I do about estrogen dominance and how do I know that I have it? We see this a lot, actually, even way it's interesting with the estrogen to progesterone kind of side of things. Even if you do have low estrogen, it could still, in relation to progesterone, it could still be considered estrogen dominance. Maybe you're not clearing it properly. So even though you may not think with a low AMH and a high FSH or premature ovarian insufficiency or diminished ovarian reserve diagnosis, that there's estrogen dominance, but sometimes we do see this. So what's your take on this, Dr. Tabatha?
Yeah, definitely. If your progesterone is really low, your estrogen levels are going to need to be smaller for you to feel the symptoms of too much of it. You don't have to have as much as someone who's ovulating and has progesterone to keep it in check, because estrogen and progesterone keep each other in check. So signs of estrogen dominance are severe PMS before your periods, breast tenderness, weight gain, bloating, that type of thing, irritability, anger. So there are things you can do, but there's reasons behind that estrogen dominance. Like I said, number one is sometimes your progesterone's too low. Sometimes you're not ovulating. It can also be from chronic cortisol production, too much stress going on, physical, mental, emotional stressors. And I think we downplay that oftentimes because we're all stressed. And so if we're all doing it, it must be normal and okay. But our physiology still thinks we're cavemen. They haven't caught up with this new society. I mean, think back 100 years ago, we didn't have all of this technology and electricity, and we weren't working 50 hours a week and trying to do all the things and go, go, go. So our physiology doesn't really understand what we're doing in this new society. And so the first thing to go is your reproduction. So you can get testing to rule out estrogen dominance. I love the Dutch tests, that you can see the three major forms of estrogen. You can see how they're being metabolized in the body. Sometimes it's because you're recirculating already used estrogens and using them again, as opposed to eliminating them out of your system. This can be from bad bacteria in your gut. It can be from constipation. It can be from sluggish liver and gallbladder issues. They can all increase your estrogen levels, and they typically increase your bad estrogen, which we don't want, and so testing can be very helpful to help figure all of that out.
Thanks so much for being here. If you've got a question that you want answered, simply go to Fab Fertile Inc. on Instagram, send me a DM, and we will answer your question on an upcoming show. That's Fab Fertile Inc. and send me a DM. And please refer to our disclaimer below. Take care.